Hey, what is going on, everyone? This is Ransom SF4, or Ransom for short. And yeah, I know you look at my chin, so it's like, oh my god, you're so hairy. Yeah, I'm sorry, I just have not got the chance to shave at all. I'm gonna have to shave this week. Because it's getting a little bit overboard with this hair. Like, but, anyway, sorry if that disturbs you a little. But, I have not got the chance to upload a live update video like this in probably in a couple months. Actually, I hadn't got the chance to do one. It's just that recently it's been one of those moments that I just didn't feel like uploading any video whatsoever, because I don't know why, I just didn't feel like it at all. But but anyway, so what do I want to talk about in this update, you may ask? Probably you could just tell by the title of the video. There's only a couple of things I just want to mention quickly. I'm just going to make this update short as possible, because I do not want to ramble on so much, but let's go ahead. The first thing I want to mention is I'm going to make a couple changes to my channel, and what my future is going to be for 2014, at least so far anyway. Because you may never know, like in regular, just like what happens to everyone in life, like your plans could maybe change later on during the year, something like that. So here's what I plan on doing. My first change is that I'm not going to be buying as many games as I did last year. I mean, last year I bought precisely 10 games, plus maybe a couple extra during the Christmas holidays or whatever. Or something like that, whatever. And while last year was not a bad year for the Wii U system, in fact it was a decent year for the Wii in terms of games. For sales-wise, not exactly, because of the recent news, last month's news, about Nintendo losing millions of dollars for the third annual loss, which is really, really bad for Nintendo at this point. It really is really bad, but things might look up for them. I don't really know at this point. So you might be wondering, well, how many games are you gonna buy? Obviously, I think a lot of people know, I'm obviously gonna buy Nintendo games. I mean, everybody knows I really do like Nintendo games a lot. They're always fun to play. They're always extremely fun. The designs are very unique. And yada 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 and so on. You pretty much already know the point of that anyway. But besides those games, I will still buy exclusives for the Wii U. I still am gonna buy Bayonetta 2, and I'm still gonna buy X, which by the way, there was a recent gameplay footage on Nintendo's yesterday's Nintendo Direct that they finally showed off a bit of the gameplay and stuff. But I'll get to that maybe in a different video, which will be probably maybe after this update or whatever. But anyways, so, and that's that. When it comes to PlayStation 4, I have a feeling it's going to be the same thing with the Wii U. I'll buy some first-party / exclusive games for the system. I'm not going to buy every single one, though. I'll probably only buy a couple that I actually am interested in. That stuff. One of the games that, the thing that's funny is that I was going to save a PlayStation 4 until Kingdom Hearts 3 was announced or when it was going to come out, and then I would get a PlayStation 4 when the game came out. However, after looking at news reports and that the game might not come out until, I guarantee you, probably not until holiday 2015, if not, maybe 2016. I mean, it's probably when the game is not going to come out. And that's going to be a while until I get a PlayStation 4. However, there's actually one of the games that actually convinced me to buy a PlayStation 4 early, and it's probably going to be one of the few PlayStation 4 games this year that might convince me to get a PS4 this year. And that is Infamous Second Son, and I just pre-ordered the game. In case you don't know, I do have a PlayStation 4, and I have the PlayStation 4 controller in my hands. And sorry for that little thing, I just had a little drizzle or something in my nose, but anyway, that's gonna be that. Not as many games as I did last year, but probably a decent amount of games, actually. So now to the second change. The second change, I think, is a little bit of my personal life. I don't like mentioning these out loud, but it's just a little small one I want to mention. Is that I am going to be getting a part-time job. I wanted to do it this month, but unfortunately for the past couple weeks or whatever, Alberta's, my area here in Alberta has been getting so much freaking bad snow. It's such bad snow here that we couldn't get the chance to get out that much. or anything like that. There was one job that my grandma did suggested that could maybe work for me, and she has to talk to her neighbor about it, and that's a place called Ironworks, which is basically a heavy lifting job. But that could be good for me because I need to lose some weight, to be completely honest. I definitely need to lose more weight. Even my daily walks and that I've been going out with my grandma for pretty much are helping a little, but not by a whole lot. So I do need a really nice job that can not only support myself, but also can help me out with my, with my daily activities. Because I do need to be out a little bit more than I have been for the past couple of weeks. And stuff like that. So it's pretty much that. You might be asking, well, how's this going to affect the video content? It's still pretty simple. I'll still upload videos during the weekdays. It's just on the weekend I won't be uploading any because I'm going to be working. And if there is some content maybe being uploaded on the weekend, it's probably because I have finished getting off of work or whatever. But as of right now, I haven't gotten a job yet, but I will. But I definitely need to get a job as soon as right this month, or if not, maybe next month, depending on how the weather goes. And since I get paid by the government monthly and that stuff because of my disability, actually combined with this job, I'm going to be able to get a lot where in the next couple years, I'll be able to be responsible enough and then move out here to an apartment that's owned by my dad's close friend and Bobby. That stuff. And that's what's happening right now. Sorry, but do I have any more water? A little bit more left. Yep. So that's the second thing, and now the third thing I want to mention is at the end of my Martian Manhunter ranked matches. If you hadn't seen those yet, they are on my channel though. If you hadn't seen those yet, but basically at the end of part 5, I pretty much mentioned I'm going to take a break from Martian Manhunter and play a different character. I hadn't got the chance to play the character, but I am going to do a set with this character, and I want to keep in mind it's not the second DLC character, Zatanna, the one that I personally missed out on. It's a character that was available. It's one of the main characters you play as, or one of the main villains, I would say, from the story mode. And originally he was considered a very bad character, but the new patch has buffed him up a lot, up to the point that competitive players are now starting to use this character way more now. Because of the buffs he got involving some of his projectiles and stuff that were in the previous games were pretty bad, but now they can pretty much save your life pretty much. Excuse me. Either when it comes to when the opponent grabs you or when the opponent does a combo on you. It's mainly all dependent stuff. So that character's coming this week. It's over. So I probably will do it later this week. I think after the weekend I'll do it. Anyway, because next Friday is going to be the release of the first major Wii U game, Donkey Kong Country Tropical Freeze, and I'll be doing a playthrough of that game. Not a walkthrough like I did the Super Mario 3D World, just a playthrough of the game. Now there was another change I was going to do. Another thing I want to do is I want to go back to doing my movie reviews. Now, last year I've seen, the last movie review I did was, I believe it involved Turbo, I think. No, was it Turbo? I don't think it was Turbo. I remember. It was Despicable Me 2, I believe. That was the last movie review I've done. And I never made another one since. I'll say this, ever since Despicable Me 2 came out last year, I've seen several movies actually that came out. A couple of bad ones that I've totally regretted seeing. But for some reason, I wanted to see, since some of them were planes and Cloudy with a Chance of Meatballs 2. I mean, my flipping god, those two movies are like, well, actually, Cloudy 2 I do think was an okay movie, actually. Not a good movie in general, but not a bad movie at all. It's just in the right mindset. Cloudy with a Chance of Meatballs 2 is a decent movie, but Planes was a complete trash movie, and now they've announced a sequel coming. Now this year, it's like, fuck that. I am not seeing that freaking shitty movie. If it's going to be as bad as this, if it's a sequel to this, then fuck it. I'm not seeing that. I don't want to risk seeing another garbage movie again. But I have seen some really good ones, though, actually, that I personally thought were really, really great movies, and probably one of the best of last year, actually, like Captain Phillips and probably Disney's best anime feature they made in years, with one of the best songs they've made in years that now just got an Oscar nomination for Best Original Song, is Disney's Frozen. That was the last really good movie I seen, and honestly, in my opinion, that was a really freaking awesome movie. It has memorable characters, a well-told story, and some of the best songs you will ever hear that you've ever heard in your life. And especially the Let It Go song. That's the song that got nominated for an Oscar and stuff, and other movies got nominated for Best Animated Feature. My God, Let It Go is probably, in my opinion, one of the best songs that Disney made in years. Because, I mean, it is so emotional, but so freaking amazing to listen to because of, actually, I don't remember what Elsa's voice actress is, but Elsa's voice actress actually did a fantastic job with the song, because of the way she speaks out loud, like, to mix together with the emotional parts of the song, and how excited she is now that she's finally gonna move on with her own life and stuff. It's such a beautiful song, so beautiful. I am personally glad it got nominated for Best Anime Feature, won the Golden Globe for Best Anime Feature, and I'm personally glad that the song as well got nominated for Best Original Song. And even if it didn't win the Oscar nomination for Best Original Song, I am still glad that it got nominated. It's such a fantastic song in general. But anyways, I'm off topic here, but I'm going to be returning to movie reviews. So you might be wondering, well, what movie am I going to see that's going to be the return of this? It's pretty easy, actually. The Lego Movie. The Lego Movie just came out, hold on, was it? Actually, no, wait a second. Wasn't it, last week? Actually, it came out, oh yeah, oh wait a minute, I remember. It came out last week. Actually, yeah. I'm gonna go see the Lego Movie with my friend Bobby. I mean, this is one of those movies where you see the first teaser trailer, whatever, and you're like, nah, this doesn't really look that good. It looks like it's gonna be fun, but it might be just only for kids. But then you see more trailers of it, and you're like, oh wow, I'm actually interested in seeing this movie. And that's what I felt. Like, at first I thought the Lego Movie was just gonna be just an average, okay film that's only good for kids and but not really that good for adults. But surprisingly, no, actually. But surprisingly, after the trailers I saw, it looks like it's going to be better than I think. In fact, if you look at the reviews for it so far, reviews for the movie so far, whether if you saw the amount of them on Rotten Tomatoes, or maybe just reviews that you see daily on Google or on YouTube, almost everyone, except for a few people, have all said that this movie is amazing. And that stuff. The movie Lego Movie is receiving so far outstanding critically acclaimed reviews from pretty much almost everyone ever in the movie media stuff, except for a few though who didn't like it though, who personally didn't like it. But almost everyone in the movie media has said that this was an amazing movie, good story, creative animation, and memorable characters. That's what pretty much every moviegoer review has been saying so far, with the exception of a few though. With the exception of a few. That's why that I personally am excited to see this. I would like to see the cameos of Batman, Superman, Cat Unicorn, Spaceman, Michelangelo from Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, and many, many more, to be completely honest. Oh, God. So I'm pretty looking forward to that. That's going to be the first movie review for 2014, my return to the movie reviews. But like I said, similar to the games, it's only going to be on certain movies I'm interested in. For pretty much the majority of them is going to be animated movies, because I really do like animated features. Because of them trying to be as creative as possible, whatever. But that's all the changes I'm going to be doing for 2014. There is one more change I do want to mention though, and I got the game right here. Is that I've been playing this game on my 3DS ever since December, and this was a game that my close friend Dark Prince of Persia 1, he actually bought me this game, to be completely honest, as a Christmas present. I really was not expecting this at all. I really was not. No, and it's not a 3DS, it's a game. And the game is actually, well, I'll show you. Pokemon Y. It's actually a Pokemon game. And the reason I want to mention Pokemon is that there's an interesting fact about me. I guess some people didn't know. the only Pokemon games I remember I played as a child were the ones on consoles, like Pokesnap, let me see, Pokemon Stadium, and those games. Actually, those are actually the only ones that I've ever played. I think for handheld, I maybe played one of them, but I don't really remember though. And I have seen the TV show. I really did like the TV series for the first few seasons. However, though, I did kind of stop watching it after Diamond Pearl was about to come halfway through Diamond and Pearl. Because honestly, though, I thought the show was going downhill from there. It went from being like really amazing, really great TV show with amazing characters and stuff to now starting having some really stupid moments and so forth. And that's what I personally felt though after I stopped that. And ever since then, I have not played any other Pokemon or continued watching the TV series for pretty much many years. I have not seen this show for many years. Or even played some of the Pokemon games. Now, when my friend gave me Pokemon Y, actually, I was like, okay, okay then. Well, I'll just play it as a game by itself. I will say that I did like Pokemon Y as a game by itself, though. And I didn't really play it seriously like most competitive Pokemon players have been doing. I hadn't been playing it seriously, that stuff. But I did get addicted to the game quite a while, and I've been playing, if you can believe it, I've been playing almost 400 hours on this game. Actually, ever since ever since my friend gave it to me in December, that's how long I've been playing this game. Actually, I got so addicted to the game again. And because of that, I've actually been decided, you know what, I'll give Pokemon another chance. I decided to watch the rest. I rewatched almost every episode of the entire series. From the very first episode of the first season to the recent episode of the 17th season of Pokemon on episode 4 as of right now. Yes, I've been watching every single episode, and I've watched every single episode pretty much for the past few weeks. Yes, I managed to watch every episode of the whole series, the English dubbed versions of the whole series, and it took me only about I believe maybe 3 weeks, to watch the whole thing, actually. And I will say that I still believe that the first few seasons of Pokemon TV series were the best seasons. But I will admit, after giving the rest of the seasons after a second chance, I can honestly say that the rest of the seasons, I will admit, there are some that are really stupid, but there are some that actually are good and that stuff. Many people didn't like the latest few seasons because of the voice actors and stuff. But honestly, I can definitely see why some people thought those seasons weren't good because of some episodes and stuff. But there were some I personally think were good episodes. Actually, but there are some I do think were not very good though. But that's just my personal opinion though. But after playing this game for a while and stuff, I actually am now back into the Pokemon series now again. I'm definitely now a fan of the series again, and I'll definitely be buying another Pokemon game when the next one comes out. I don't know how long it's going to take though. I'm probably going to say in the next few years and stuff like that, when Nintendo makes a new handheld system using this and that. So that's what I'm thinking anyway though. However, when I was playing Pokemon Y though, I actually managed to play a bit of Wi-Fi battles. And yeah, I got destroyed pretty easily. Will admit that. However, I actually decided, you know what? Well, lots of people are going to make teams. Why don't I make my own teams? And I made some teams in that. And I learned a bit more about the Pokemon X and Y competitive scene for pretty much the past 1 to 2 months. And I've learned quite a lot actually when it comes to this. For one thing, if you want to really be very good at the game, you want to play the game at a competitive level, or maybe just play the game as best as you can, you need some Pokemon that have, from what they said, is perfect IVs, and you need to give them you need to EV train them after you get a perfect IV Pokemon. I could explain it to you, but there's not much I could say though about it. But basically, from what I looked up, when you give a Pokemon a perfect IV thing, they pretty much describe the perfect IV thing as if they give you Pokemon an extra EV points. So for example, the maximum you can go to on a certain EV in the EV training thing is up to 252 EVs. But if you give him a perfect IV of that and you still give him max EVs, it pretty much gives him an extra few points in that because he has that perfect IV of that stat. So for example, you give him a perfect IV stat for attack, and then you max his EVs on attack, like up to 250. But because he has a perfect IV attack stat, he gains a few extra points in that stuff. And if you give him a nature to go with it, he gains even more attack power. That's what I looked at. I know it sounds confusing, but it took me a while to figure out what to do. And I've been playing several Wi-Fi battles. I played hundreds of Wi-Fi battles almost for the past several weeks and stuff. I didn't play them competitive because, like I said, I'm not the best Pokemon player. I'm not really a great Pokemon player in general, but I do my best anyway. And I do pretty much get mad about it, but at the same time, I do have fun playing it, though. Oh, it's just so hard to find people online, though. So hard to find people trying to play a game. Wi-Fi match. So here's what I want to actually get to the point of, and I'm sorry it took me a while to get to the point. I'm sorry, but I want to mention this. If you guys want me to, I'm gonna ask you this in the comment section of this video. Do you want me to upload a Wi-Fi battles of this game? Actually, I just made some Perfect IV Pokemon so far. The main team I'm using, not all of them are Perfect IVs. 4 of them are, but 2 of them I need to get Perfect IVs of. And I need to get some of them with their hidden abilities. Which is gonna take me quite a long time anyway to get the one I want. But anyways, so in case you might be wondering, so if you guys do want me to upload a Wi-Fi battle, let me know. And if you guys do say yes, here's how I plan on maybe doing it. Actually, if you guys would like to see me upload Pokemon battles, I will narrate through them as I upload the replay battles stuff. It's just going to be recent ones because the old ones I do not completely remember how they turned out unless it all of a sudden pops into my head. So here's how it's going to work if you guys want me to upload some Wi-Fi battles. I'm planning to, again, if you guys want me to upload Wi-Fi battles of this, let me know in the comment section below. And if you do say yes, you would like me to upload those, what I'm planning to do is I'll upload one episode, I would say maybe per Friday. One episode per Friday. Some may be 2 parts depending on the matches, and some may actually be a 1-part, might be just one whole episode. And like I said, it's mainly depending on how long it's going to take actually. There may be some episodes that may get delayed either because I'm in the middle of Perfect IV bringing up new Pokemon. Just recently I made a Perfect IV Slowbro with the stats that I actually want to give it to and the right nature I want to give it. But anyways, regardless of that, that's pretty much the plan I'm just going to make for Pokemon XOA. At least I upload some new content per Friday. But again, it depends though if you guys want me to upload Pokemon Wi-Fi battles. If you guys don't want me to do it, then okay, maybe then okay, I won't then. It just depends though on what you say. What would you like me to play? That's about it pretty much for the update video. So again, changes coming to 2014 regarding games, getting a part-time job, and so forth. And again, if you want me to upload Pokemon Wi-Fi battles, let me know in the comments section if you would like me to, because I have had some recently really good matches against some really good players and stuff like that. So let me know in the comment section below, and that's about it. So thanks for watching. I'll see you later.